Hey there, welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I decided to go with more of a camping outdoor theme. I had gotten some of the inspiration for the scenery based off of the Pacific Northwest, such as adding cedar trees, mushrooms, pine cones, and most importantly, a mountain. And as always, I sketched off camera to save time and to make sure that I got all of the anatomy correct and that nothing was disproportionate, such as the legs or arms or the whole body in general. Because man, I'm really horrible at drawing human legs, and it takes me like forever to get the legs and like the sitting position and all like the body and anatomy in general just to look at least somewhat like normal and proportionate. Anyway, I sketched this piece with a regular mechanical pencil that you can just find at Walmart for like $3.99 for a pack of 24. For the outline, I used the same fine liners as I did in my last video, which are the Bic fine liner permanent markers. As for the coloring, I used the Tombow dual brush markers for the first layer of color to bring out more life and vibrancy to the piece. For the next layer of color, I went with my second weapons of choice, and that is the 5 different brands of non-wax based colored pencils that I use. And I usually enjoy using non-wax based colored pencils for the first layer because usually they bring a nice, soft, and lighter layers to the piece, which in my opinion, it makes the overall drawing look more well balanced in the shading and the highlights, and is really important for our next layer of color, which is the very well known wax based Prisma colored pencils. Now with the Prisma color, that is where it's at. And usually this brand typically brings a wonderful and beautiful bold shading in drawings, and it just looks really pretty when you blend the two colors together, or you blend like 3 or 4 colors together. They just all melt together so perfectly, which in turn can bring out a more depth between different objects and general surroundings in your artwork. And finally, before the drawing is almost complete, I typically like to redraw or re-outline the whole drawing. The reason to this is because usually the wax from the Prismacolor overlays the liner and kind of covers it up. So just to be on the safe side, I typically just like to redraw and go over it just to make sure I got every single thing covered and like there's nothing missing. Lastly, I like to use the Jelly Roll gel pens to add highlights and sparkles onto like the hair and the eyes, typically mostly on the face because it just makes it look more highlighted. Anyway, enough with my artistic rambling. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the speed drawing. Hey, it's me again. And before this video ends, I just quickly wanted to give a huge shout out to the people who commissioned me through PayPal. Because without their support, I wouldn't have been able to afford my very first light box for my YouTube videos. And those awesome people happen to be Ever So Green, Smiles FPS, Glistmellow, Goose Hudson, and Zero Sparks 16. Anyway, thank you guys so much again. It really means a lot to me. And as a thank you, I'm gonna be leaving you guys' links down in the description box below so that you guys who view this video can go check out their artwork as well. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe so you guys don't miss any other future videos from me. And if you guys would like to follow me elsewhere besides here on YouTube, you guys can find me on DeviantArt, Instagram, and even PayPal. Alright, that's enough rambling from me. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Bye!